What if you could reverse type 2 diabetes without extreme diets, expensive medications, or painful injections? That's not just wishful thinking. Science now shows that what you eat plays a much bigger role than most people realize. And if you've been searching for the best food for diabetes type 2, you're finally in the right place. Type 2 diabetes isn't a life sentence. Many people over 40 are already reversing their symptoms by making one simple shift, changing what's on their plate. The truth is, certain foods don't just help manage blood sugar, they can actually help repair insulin function and reduce inflammation naturally. In this video, we'll walk you through the 10 most powerful foods that help reverse type 2 diabetes, backed by real science and practical for everyday use. These foods are affordable, easy to find, and most importantly, delicious. This isn't about crash diets or eating bland meals. It's about knowing exactly what fuels your body and what slows it down. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, worried about long-term complications, or just want to take control of your health again, keep watching. The very first food on this list might be sitting in your fridge right now, and it could change everything. Let's dive into the best food for diabetes type 2, starting now. Food number 1, berries, nature's sweet weapon against type 2 diabetes. Let's start with one of the most surprising heroes on this list, berries. Whether it's blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, or blackberries, these colorful fruits are packed with compounds that actively help manage and even reverse type 2 diabetes. Berries are rich in anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that helps regulate glucose metabolism, reduce oxidative stress, and improve insulin sensitivity. That's a triple win for anyone battling high blood sugar. In fact, research has shown that people who eat berries regularly experience fewer blood sugar spikes after meals and show improvements in hemoglobin A1C over time. What makes berries such a smart choice is their ability to satisfy sweet cravings without causing sugar crashes. Unlike high glycemic fruits like bananas or tropical fruits, berries digest slowly and have a gentler impact on your blood sugar. They're also packed with fiber, especially in the skins, which further slows carbohydrate absorption and keeps you feeling full longer. For adults over 50, berries offer additional benefits beyond blood sugar. Their anti-inflammatory compounds support heart and brain health, two areas that often decline with age and are closely linked to diabetes outcomes. They also help reduce blood pressure and may improve cognitive performance in aging adults. Need easy ways to include them in your meals? Toss fresh berries into oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie with chia seeds and unsweetened almond milk. Sprinkle over a leafy salad, or enjoy a small bowl as a naturally sweet dessert. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh and can be kept on hand year-round for convenience. When it comes to finding the best food for diabetes type 2, berries check every box. Low glycemic, high fiber, anti-inflammatory, and absolutely delicious. They don't just help you avoid sugar, they help your body respond to it better. Simple, satisfying, and clinically supported, berries are proof that something sweet can still be incredibly smart for your health. Food number 2, avocados. The fat that fights sugar. When you think of healthy fats, avocados should be at the top of your list, especially if you're working to manage or reverse type 2 diabetes. Rich in monounsaturated fats and soluble fiber, avocados are a nutritional powerhouse that supports steady blood sugar, improved insulin sensitivity, and long-lasting fullness. The fats in avocados help slow the digestion of carbohydrates, which in turn reduces the rate at which glucose enters your bloodstream. This is key to preventing blood sugar spikes after meals. For people over 50, this mechanism is especially beneficial because with age, the body's insulin response becomes less efficient. Avocados are also high in potassium and magnesium, two minerals often lacking in those with type 2 diabetes. Potassium supports heart health and nerve function, while magnesium is critical for glucose metabolism and insulin activity. Together, these nutrients strengthen your body's natural systems to better regulate sugar and reduce inflammation. What's more, avocados may contribute to weight loss, an important factor in diabetes reversal. Because they're so satisfying, they help reduce the urge to snack on processed or high-carb foods. One study even showed that people who added half an avocado to lunch felt 26% more satisfied and had a 40% lower desire to eat for hours afterward. Worried about the fat content? Don't be. The fats in avocados are heart protective and help reduce LDL cholesterol while increasing HDL, the good kind. And when compared to saturated fats found in butter or processed foods, avocado fats actually promote better metabolic health. How can you eat more of them? Try mashed avocado on whole grain toast, add slices to salads or grain bowls, blend into smoothies for extra creaminess, or even use it as a healthy swap for mayo or sour cream. So if you're searching for the best food for diabetes type 2, avocados absolutely belong on your plate. They're nourishing, versatile, and designed by nature to keep your blood sugar balanced deliciously. Food number 3, fatty fish. Omega-3 power for blood sugar balance. When it comes to food that actively supports blood sugar control and long-term health, fatty fish is a standout. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for reducing inflammation, supporting heart health, and improving insulin function. For people with type 2 diabetes, especially those over 50, these benefits are critical. As we age, the risk of cardiovascular disease increases, and inflammation becomes more chronic. Omega-3s help counter both, improving blood vessel flexibility, lowering triglycerides, and reducing the chances of heart complications, which are common in people with diabetes. Fatty fish also delivers high-quality protein, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels by slowing down the digestion of carbohydrates. This protein-fat combo creates a slow-release effect, preventing post-meal glucose spikes. It's one reason fatty fish is often ranked among the best food for diabetes type 2 by nutritionists and researchers. Beyond omega-3s, fatty fish is also rich in vitamin D, selenium, and B vitamins, nutrients often deficient in older adults with diabetes. Vitamin D, in particular, supports immune regulation and insulin sensitivity. Wondering how to include more fatty fish in your diet? Try grilled salmon with steamed greens, sardines on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon, or a hearty trout salad with olive oil vinaigrette. Baked mackerel with roasted vegetables also makes for a satisfying, blood sugar-friendly dinner. If you don't enjoy the taste of fish, consider trying mild options like Arctic char, or using flavor-enhancing herbs like dill, garlic, paprika, or lemon zest. And for added convenience, canned salmon and sardines are shelf-stable, affordable, and easy to incorporate into weekday meals. The evidence is clear. Eating 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week can significantly improve your metabolic health. It's a small change that delivers lasting impact. If you're truly looking for the best food for diabetes type 2, fatty fish isn't just recommended, it's essential. It fuels your body, protects your heart, and brings healing benefits to your plate. Food number 4, leafy greens. Low carb, high power. When it comes to nutrient density and blood sugar support, leafy greens are one of the most powerful foods you can eat, yet often the most overlooked. Spinach, kale, collard greens, arugula, and Swiss chard are all extremely low in carbohydrates and calories, but rich in fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins and minerals. One of the most important benefits of leafy greens for people with type 2 diabetes is their high magnesium content. Magnesium plays a critical role in glucose metabolism, insulin sensitivity, and energy production. Unfortunately, many adults over 50 are magnesium deficient, which can make blood sugar management even harder. Including leafy greens daily helps close that gap naturally. Greens are also a major source of nitrate-rich compounds, which have been shown to improve blood vessel function and reduce blood pressure. A huge bonus for anyone with type 2 diabetes, where heart complications are a serious concern. In terms of glycemic load, leafy greens rank near the bottom. They digest slowly and have minimal impact on blood sugar levels, making them one of the best food for diabetes type 2, safe to eat in generous amounts. Want practical ways to enjoy them? Start your day with a spinach and mushroom omelet. Add chopped kale or arugula to sandwiches and wraps. Mix collards into soups or stews, or sauté Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil for a flavorful side. Leafy greens also blend easily into smoothies, adding nutrition without altering taste. For those who struggle with texture or bitterness, lightly steaming or massaging the greens can make them more palatable and easier to digest, especially for older adults with sensitive digestion. Leafy greens also offer indirect benefits. Their high fiber content supports digestive health and helps regulate appetite, reducing overeating and promoting weight management, both key in reversing diabetes. If you're serious about improving your blood sugar naturally, leafy greens aren't just a side dish, they're a daily prescription for healing. And among the best food for diabetes type 2, they're one of the easiest, most affordable changes you can make today. Food number 5, beans, the blood sugar stabilizers. Beans, humble, hearty, and often overlooked, are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your diet if you're trying to manage or reverse type 2 diabetes. Black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, lentils, navy beans, they all share a common strength, balancing blood sugar naturally. The secret lies in their unique combination of complex carbohydrates, soluble fiber, and plant-based protein. This trio slows digestion, resulting in a gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream. That means fewer sugar spikes, longer-lasting energy, and greater appetite control. 3 crucial goals for people managing diabetes. Beans are also low on the glycemic index and high in resistant starch, which helps feed good gut bacteria. A healthier gut microbiome can enhance insulin sensitivity, making beans a surprisingly effective tool for metabolic health. Scientific research consistently supports their benefits. Studies show that people who consume beans regularly experience lower fasting blood sugar, improved insulin response, and reduced A1C levels. One study even found that replacing 1 serving of meat with beans each day significantly improved blood sugar control in people with type 2 diabetes. They're also rich in essential nutrients, magnesium, potassium, iron, and folate, all of which support cardiovascular function and nerve health, areas often compromised in older adults with diabetes. Wondering how to add them to your meals? Stir lentils into soups, toss chickpeas onto your salads, or mash black beans for a healthy dip. You can build blood sugar-friendly meals like bean and veggie burritos on whole grain wraps, lentil curry with brown rice, or even a hearty 3-bean chili. They're affordable, shelf-stable, and easy to prep in bulk. And yes, when it comes to identifying the best food for diabetes type 2, beans absolutely deserve a top spot. They fill you up, support stable energy, and work behind the scenes to improve your overall metabolic health. Don't underestimate them. Beans are small, but their impact on blood sugar is big. Food number 6, nuts. Small snacks, big impact. Nuts may be small, but they're nutritional giants when it comes to blood sugar support. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and cashews are rich in healthy fats, plant-based protein, and dietary fiber. 3 elements that work together to regulate blood glucose, reduce hunger, and stabilize energy levels throughout the day. What makes nuts especially valuable for people with type 2 diabetes is their ability to lower the glycemic impact of meals. When eaten with or before a carbohydrate-rich food, nuts slow the absorption of glucose, helping prevent spikes and crashes. This is critical for keeping insulin levels more stable, something that becomes more difficult with age. Nuts are also packed with magnesium, a mineral that enhances insulin sensitivity and supports over 300 enzyme functions in the body. And they contain antioxidants like vitamin E, which reduce inflammation and support heart and nerve health. Common concerns for those over 50 managing diabetes. Beyond their biochemical benefits, nuts are also one of the most practical foods for diabetes management. They don't require refrigeration, they're easy to portion, and they're incredibly portable, perfect for busy days or snack emergencies. Some simple ways to add nuts to your diet. Sprinkle chopped almonds on Greek yogurt or oatmeal, blend cashews into sauces and dressings for creamy texture, or enjoy a handful of walnuts with a piece of dark chocolate for a satisfying, blood sugar-friendly treat. Worried about the fat content? You shouldn't be. The fats in nuts, mainly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, are heart protective and promote satiety. Unlike processed snacks, nuts nourish while they satisfy. And if you're asking whether nuts belong on the list of the best food for diabetes type 2, the answer is a confident yes. They're versatile, nutrient-dense, and scientifically backed to help support glucose control and overall metabolic health. In a world full of sugary temptations and processed snacks, nuts offer a small, crunchy, and powerful solution, one that fits easily into your daily routine. Food number 7, oats, the breakfast that balances blood sugar. If you're tired of starting your day with sugar-laden cereals or skipping breakfast altogether, it's time to rediscover the power of oats. This humble whole grain is one of the most effective foods for managing type 2 diabetes, and its benefits go far beyond convenience. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, which forms a gel-like substance in your digestive tract. This slows the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream, reduces insulin spikes, and improves overall glycemic control. For people with type 2 diabetes, especially over age 50, this means fewer crashes and more stable energy throughout the day. In fact, regular consumption of oats has been linked to lower A1C levels, reduced LDL cholesterol, and improved gut health. The fiber also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which support immune function and reduce systemic inflammation, an often overlooked contributor to insulin resistance. What makes oats one of the best food for diabetes type 2 is their versatility. You can prepare them as warm oatmeal, overnight oats, or even blend them into smoothies or pancakes. Pair them with cinnamon, berries, nuts, or chia seeds for a nutrient-packed, blood sugar-friendly meal. And oats aren't just about blood sugar. They help keep you full longer, reducing the urge to snack between meals. For adults managing both diabetes and weight, this feeling of fullness can make a significant difference in daily calorie control. Want to avoid the common pitfalls? Skip the instant oats and flavored packets, which often contain added sugars and preservatives. Instead, choose steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats and control the sweetness naturally with fruit or spices. Oats are also gentle on the digestive system, ideal for older adults who may experience slow digestion or sensitive stomachs. They cook easily, store well, and are affordable on nearly any budget. If you're looking for a simple, proven, and satisfying breakfast solution, oats are a clear winner. Among the best food for diabetes type 2, they offer comfort, nutrition, and stability, all in one warm, familiar bowl. Food number 8, garlic, the tiny clove with big blood sugar benefits. Garlic may be small in size, but its impact on blood sugar control is anything but minor. Used in traditional medicine for centuries, garlic is now backed by modern research as a natural aid for managing type 2 diabetes. Its power comes from compounds like allicin, a sulfur-containing substance that forms when garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin has been shown to enhance insulin sensitivity, reduce fasting blood glucose, and lower cholesterol, making garlic a triple threat against the complications of diabetes. Garlic also supports cardiovascular health, which is especially important for adults over 50 living with type 2 diabetes. It helps relax blood vessels, reduce blood pressure, and combat oxidative stress, all of which lower the risk of heart disease and stroke, two leading complications of unmanaged diabetes. A 12-week study found that people who took garlic extract daily experienced a significant drop in both fasting blood sugar and HbA1c levels. This makes garlic one of the best food for diabetes type 2, affordable, effective, and easily added to any meal. Even better, garlic is highly versatile. Mince it into salad dressings, stir it into soups and stews, roast it with vegetables, or add it to marinades for fish and chicken. For a gentler taste, roasted garlic offers a mild, slightly sweet flavor that's easier on the stomach, ideal for older adults with sensitive digestion. To unlock garlic's full benefits, let chopped or crushed garlic rest for 5 to 10 minutes before cooking. This allows the allicin to fully activate, enhancing its blood sugar-lowering effects. Some people even take raw garlic with water or mix it into lemon juice as a natural tonic. But consult your healthcare provider before adding large amounts. especially if you're on blood-thinning medications. In terms of convenience and impact, garlic ranks high among the best food for diabetes type 2. It's a simple addition to your routine that quietly supports better health with every bite. Don't underestimate the power of this tiny clove. It might be the smallest ingredient in your kitchen, but it's one of the smartest tools for your blood sugar. Food number 9. Chia seeds. Tiny seeds with tremendous power. Don't let their size fool you. Chia seeds are one of the most powerful superfoods available for people managing type 2 diabetes. Despite their small appearance, these seeds are dense with nutrients that support blood sugar balance, digestive health, and even weight control. Chia seeds are especially rich in soluble fiber, which forms a gel-like substance when combined with liquid. This slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing spikes in blood glucose. Just 2 tablespoons provide about 10 grams of fiber, almost half the recommended daily intake, and make them one of the best food for diabetes type 2. They're also loaded with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support cardiovascular health. For older adults with diabetes, these benefits are essential, especially for reducing the risk of heart disease and maintaining cognitive function. What makes chia seeds truly unique is their gel-forming ability, which not only helps with glucose control, but also increases satiety. When consumed, chia swells in the stomach, helping you feel full longer. This can be a game changer for those working to manage appetite and prevent overeating. Studies have shown that regular consumption of chia seeds may help reduce blood pressure, improve insulin sensitivity, and support modest weight loss, especially when paired with a healthy diet. Their high antioxidant content also helps combat oxidative stress, another contributor to insulin resistance. How can you use them? Stir a spoonful into your morning smoothie, sprinkle over Greek yogurt or oatmeal, or mix with almond milk and cinnamon to make a quick chia pudding. You can even use chia as an egg substitute in baking. Just mix 1 tablespoon of chia seeds with 3 tablespoons of water and let it sit for a few minutes. For those with sensitive digestion, start small and increase gradually. Because of their high fiber content, chia seeds are best introduced slowly. If you're seeking the best food for diabetes type 2 that's easy to store, easy to use, and incredibly nutrient-dense, chia seeds deliver. They might be tiny, but they come with big-time benefits for your blood sugar, your heart, and your long-term health. Food number 10. Cinnamon, the spice that controls sugar. Most people think of cinnamon as a cozy kitchen spice, but for people managing type 2 diabetes, it's a quiet powerhouse. This aromatic ingredient doesn't just enhance flavor, it also has real metabolic benefits that make it an excellent part of a blood sugar-friendly diet. Cinnamon is rich in antioxidants, especially cinnamaldehyde, which has been shown to reduce insulin resistance and improve glucose uptake in the body's cells. It can help lower both fasting blood sugar and A1C levels over time, which are 2 critical markers for people with diabetes. Its effects don't stop at blood sugar. Cinnamon also helps regulate cholesterol and triglycerides, supports circulation, and reduces inflammation throughout the body, particularly important for adults over 50 when cardiovascular risk factors begin to rise. One of the reasons cinnamon is often listed among the best food for diabetes type 2 is its convenience. It's affordable, accessible, and incredibly easy to incorporate. Sprinkle it on oatmeal, add it to smoothies or coffee, mix it into yogurt, or blend it into savory dishes like roasted carrots or spiced lentils. There's even evidence that cinnamon may help reduce sugar cravings. Its naturally sweet taste allows you to enhance flavor without adding actual sugar, a huge win for people trying to reduce refined carbs and break the cycle of high and low blood glucose. But here's a tip. Not all cinnamon is created equal. Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, contains lower levels of coumarin, a natural compound that, in large doses, can strain the liver. Cassia cinnamon, the more common variety, is still beneficial, but should be consumed in moderation for long-term use. As with any supplement or herb, speak with your doctor before taking cinnamon capsules or extracts. especially if you're on medication for blood sugar or blood pressure. Still, when used in everyday cooking, cinnamon is not just safe, it's smart. As a gentle, natural aid in your diabetes toolkit, it helps round out the list of the best food for diabetes type 2 with warmth, flavor, and real therapeutic potential. A sprinkle a day might just help keep the sugar spikes away. You've now explored 10 of the most powerful foods that support your journey toward naturally reversing type 2 diabetes. Each one plays a unique role, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, and keeping blood sugar levels stable. From the omega-3s in fatty fish to the blood sugar balancing fiber in oats and chia seeds, these foods aren't just healthy, they're strategic. And when used together, they can make a real difference in your energy, your weight, and your long-term health. If you've been searching for the best food for diabetes type 2, this list gives you a clear, evidence-based place to start. But more importantly, it shows you that change is possible, and it starts with the choices you make at every meal. And this is just the beginning. At Active Healthcare, we're dedicated to helping you live stronger, longer, and with confidence. Our mission is to bring you clear, trustworthy, and empowering health information tailored to your life. So if this video helped you, consider subscribing to Active Healthcare. Every week we share practical tips, expert-backed advice, and easy-to-follow guidance to support your health journey. Leave us a comment below. Tell us which food you're adding to your routine first. And remember, the most powerful medicine may already be in your kitchen. Stay well, stay informed, and stay in control with Active Healthcare by your side.